Over the past 4 decades, I've seen Wendy Benchley in action, underwater, on the beaches, with crowds of people, with children, with her family, at black tie parties, talking with congressmen, talking with the world.
The ocean is absolutely essential to the health of the planet. It is our largest natural resource. It gives us 50% of our oxygen. It gives us food for billions of people. It's essential for commerce. And it gives us great pleasure. We literally can't exist without it.
I first met Wendy a couple of years after Jaws came out, actually. And from that point forward, she and Peter were a partnership. Peter provided the storytelling talent and the writing talent, but Wendy brought in the policy and the political side of the equation. And through the years, they traveled the world and they saw the impacts that were happening on the ocean, and this drove Wendy to become an ocean conservationist. And today she's one of the leading voices in ocean conservation.
I learned about the ocean while diving with marine scientists, politicians, photojournalists, and explorers. And that experience has been one of the most fulfilling in my life, and one of the most distressing also, because over the last 40 years, I've seen the destruction of the ocean. We've used it as a dumping ground. Modern technology has decimated fish populations. Sharks are being finned at a shocking rate of more than 100 million per year.
For the last 30 years, Wendy Benchley has been a passionate and articulate spokesperson for sharks and marine wildlife. Her work all over the world has helped to educate people about the terrible practice of shark finning and helped to persuade people in Asia to stop buying shark fin soup. These campaigns have now been so successful that we're seeing a 50 to 70% decline in consumption of shark fin in China, meaning that millions of sharks are swimming in our oceans and not in our soup.
The Benchley Awards has made a big impact because it brings together world leaders, scientists, and policymakers to elevate marine conservation on the global agenda and move it forward. They've become the premier, almost the Academy Awards of ocean conservation.
Many people who have been working on ocean issues for 20, 30, 40 years are never recognized, and I co-founded the Benchley Ocean Awards in order to celebrate them, thank them, and give them the credit they deserve. A lot of what I do is partner with nonprofits, government leaders, and even the State Department to talk about strategy and talk about issues and to get it moving.
In Washington, you hear a lot of talk about, the big idea or what should happen. That's the easy part. Wendy Benchley does the hard part, which is identifying a good idea and then working to make it happen.
She conveys with authority why each of us, all of us, not only should care about the ocean, but should be motivated to acting, to doing things.
It's so important that people know we're making progress. We've created more than 5,000 marine protected areas around the world in just the last 10 years. But we have to do more. 40 years ago, we thought the ocean was invulnerable, that there was nothing man could do to damage it. We thought all fish populations would come back, and they can, but we need to take action to let them recover. We need the oceans, and the oceans need us. They need us now.